fresh demands are being made on the Speaker of Parliament to recall members of Parliament less than 24 hours after the indefinite adjournment of the House. Now, we have details of a new memorandum sent to the Speaker this afternoon, plus, other matters that are coming up this afternoon. And my colleague, Kwaku Asante, is our parliamentary correspondent, and he joins me in the studio with this breaking story. Kwaku, so what do we have?
Well, Elton, just in the last few minutes, the majority, through the second deputy majority whip, Alex Dzonobu-Atete, have filed this memorandum with the Speaker, and they've attached a list of signatories, a number of NPP MPs who've signed on to this, and it's dated 22nd October, but we understand this has just gone to the Speaker. So there is titled Notice of Meeting by Request under Article 1123 and Order 53 of the Standing Orders. Respectfully, on behalf of myself and the requisite number of members of Parliament from the Majority Caucus, I have the honor to address you on a matter of utmost national importance. In accordance with Article 1123 of the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana and Standing Order 53 of the Parliament of Ghana, we hereby formally request a meeting of Parliament. The signatories of members making this request are hereto attached. To ensure clarity and emphasize the legal foundation, they cite Article 1123 of the 1992 Constitution. They also cite Standing Order 53.1 of the Standing Orders of Parliament, Standing Order 52.3, as well as 58.4, which all gives the legal basis upon which the NPP MPs are requesting this emergency sitting of the House. And let me read part of it. It says, notwithstanding any other provision of this article, 15% of members of Parliament may request a meeting of Parliament, and the Speaker shall, within 7 days of the receipt of the request, summon Parliament. Again, the standing orders repeat the same, and it says Parliament shall convene within 7 days after the issuance of the notice of summons. The Speaker shall summon Parliament within a period determined by the Speaker, and the requirement of a 14-day notice shall not apply. And I see that the NPP MPs, because of the urgent nature of some of the business they want to, they are seeking to tie the hands of the Speaker so that the Speaker of Parliament cannot say that by virtue of 58.4, he is going to actually give a notice in 14 days, which will really render the urgency of the matters that the NPP MPs are.
So this is basically, I mean, as you have it, you must make steps. You must take steps to have a
recall
House.
Parliament within the next 7 days, at least, at most. In fact, the Speaker of Parliament, if he's so minded, can do so tomorrow or the next 2 days. But within 7 days, he has to request. And the urgent matters for consideration that the NPP MPs, the majority, have attached to this is the request for tax exemption for designated beneficiaries under the One District, One Factory program, the Ghana Financial Stability Fund, that is the 250 million IDA facility that is still on the books. It has not been approved. And then some bills, the EPA bill, that is part of the IMF conditionalities we are looking at, the Social Protection Bill, the Customs Amendment Bill, Budget Bill, the Ghana Boundary Commission Bill, and the Interstate Succession Bill 2022, yes. And that is the basis on which the majority says there are key government business they want to deal with, for which reason they do not believe that the House can stay any longer without coming to deal with this. And then they present the context and the justification. They say, as Mr. Speaker may recall, Parliament had adjourned sine die on Tuesday, 22nd October, without any explanation as to the circumstance leading to the adjournment. You may also recall that at conclave, you confirmed the service of a Supreme Court order which was explicit. At the time, the above stated items had been advertised and scheduled to be carried. We wish to emphasize that this request is made in utmost good faith and in the national interest to enable the government discharge its constitutional and democratic obligations to the people of Ghana. So this memo has since gone to the Speaker of Parliament, Alban Bagbin, signed by the second deputy majority whip, with an attached signatory, a number of NPP MPs, majority MPs, who've signed this and are calling on the Speaker of Parliament to immediately, within 7 days, recall the House to sit immediately and as an emergency to deal with urgent government business, Elton.
So this one doesn't give the Speaker room of 14 days to deliberate on this, and another 7 days to decide whether or not to sit.
Yes, in fact, they are pained to shred the specifics of the standing orders and the understanding of it that says, because it's an emergency, and I've quoted some of them, because it's an emergency, when you are recalling Parliament, you need to give a 14 days notice. But they say these are emergency times, emergency issues that they want to deal with, urgent matters, for which reason they do not believe that that 14-day rule of notice should apply. And so they are asking, you would